at in the offense compared to where you were spring ball?
As far as, my development, I feel like Coach Hawk has done a good job in developing myself and everybody else in the room. And, getting to know the playbook has also been good for myself, and I can see that it's helping out with the rest of the room as well. So I feel like we're in a good spot right now, and I personally am as well.
What did you guys do in the offseason to maybe, I guess, get on the same page with Aiden and maybe develop some trust with each other? Since everybody's kind of, in a lot of ways, new to each other.
More so when we did our, when the coaches went on vacation and everything, we had a month with just our teammates and stuff, and we'll get together and, go over plays and have player ran practices and things like that. So I feel like that's where a lot of the connection comes from.
Seems like there's a lot of opportunity for the non-Nick Marsh receivers to really carve out opportunity. Just talking about guys that kind of have varied skill sets. How do you kind of see yourself and then the other transfers and even young receivers kind of come along with your spring and kind of fall, and how you guys kind of like fit together?
This is a very, very versatile wide receiver room. I feel like probably one of the most versatile you're ever going to see. So everybody brings something different to the table, and having that in a receiver room is second to none.
Omari, staying with that, being a senior, being a veteran, how do you manage or help someone like Nick that gets so much attention, and you just haven't had more experience in college football? How can you help him, support him? How does that work?
Just being there for him, or whether it's on something on the field or something off the field, just being there, being somebody he can call whenever he needs, or somebody he can talk to.
Mm-hmm. Great, thank you.
How's your skill set different from Rashawn's and Rod's?
I would say, that's a good question. I would say personally, I'm a little taller than both of them, so that might have something to do with it. But honestly, I feel like as far as skill set wise, I feel like we all bring something different to the table that makes us all different.
What is that for each one of you?
Okay, so I'll say Krishan definitely has like game breaking speed. Like he's probably one of the fastest people on the team. Rod has he's very quick, and I feel like myself, I have. I'm not saying no one else has worse hands than me, but I feel like I have pretty decent hands.
From being a freshman, what's something that stayed with you all the time from a mentality standpoint, and what's something that's kind of new now as you wrap up your collegiate career?
I've always been an underdog my whole career, so I always feel like I have to play bigger than I actually am, and that's something I always take with me. And something new, I would say, would just being as consistent as possible. Because in my past I haven't been as consistent as I really need to be or as I should be. So carrying that with myself.
Thank you.
How do you practice consistency, though?
How do you practice consistency? You can't really practice it. You have to do it. It's not something that you can just turn on and turn off. It's something that you have to go at every day. Just try to do all the right things as often as you can.
Do you mean consistency in games or just every day?
Every day.
Working on everything every day.
Every day.
I'm assuming still repping punt return. What's that kind of looking like today? Testing a bunch of guys?
Yeah, it's me, Nick Marsh, Krishan, Braylon Collier, Charles Taplin, and we've all been rotating, just getting reps, just catching punts.
Kick two for you, or just punt?
I don't know too much about kickoff return, but I know I will be doing punt return. Yeah.
What does a punt returner have to be great?
Awareness and great decision making. I feel like if you're back there and you kind of nervous or you second guessing yourself, it's not going to go good.
Is that as much fun as getting out in the open and catching the ball?
It's more fun, I feel like, honestly, just because the adrenaline rush you get is different.
Just waiting for the ball to come down.
Yeah.
Knowing people are, yeah.
It's fun.
You ever made like a critical mistake there and knowing, oh shoot, I should have fair caught this? And what's that feeling?
It's kind of, it depends how it goes, honestly. But I could say last season when I was at Middle Tennessee, it was one ball that bounced to me, and I probably shouldn't have got it, but I got it and got hit pretty hard. So that's a learning experience.
You catch the ball, and then as your eyes come down, you see three guys waiting to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What goes through your mind?
Nothing. Run. That's the only thing you can think, really. Because if you think too much, you're not gonna know what to do with it. So
This is such a different offense from what you were in last year. What was that like, learning the differences, learning sort of the details and nuances? Like, what does it take to be a productive receiver in this offense?
detail, paying attention to every detail you can and trying to master every detail. Like that's something that Coach Hawk preaches about. Like pay attention to details. That's one of the main things every day that we talk about. So.
You feel like you're still learning every day? I mean, is there,
Oh yeah,
you're
definitely,
kind of-
definitely.
What's it been like to work with Cordy Hawkins? I mean, when you're in the portal, you're looking at coaches and so forth. You probably were attracted to him for some reason. And what's it been like? What was that like, the attraction, and what's it been like to work with him?
He just seemed like genuine, and when we were talking, it felt like he was telling me the truth. Like, you know, some coaches will just tell you what they want you to hear and just tell you things to make you feel good. But I felt in my spirit that Coach Hawk wasn't one of those coaches. And, you know, playing for him is very fun. Like y'all probably don't see it much, but he's a really fun guy. You know, he's down to have a good time, but he also likes to take care of business.
And the fine tuning your game, has he brought some of that to you?
Definitely.
What does he do to make it fun?
He just, you know, he tries to keep things lighthearted while, you know, still keeping a business mindset.
Anybody flip on his highlights?
Oh yeah, we watched him at his house one time.
Like whose call? Is it his call?
His
You
wife.
watch me?
His wife.
Oh,
Yeah, his wife came out with a computer and put it on the table.
So when you see a guy that's done it at that level,
Mm-hmm.
and for as long as he did at that level, as someone who wants to get there,
Mm-hmm.
what does that mean?
It means a lot. He's actually not the first coach that I've had that played in the NFL. My freshman year, Ike Hilliard was my wide receiver coach. So, you know, seeing it from him and seeing it from Coach Hogg is good, bro. It's a blessing to even be playing under somebody that's been at that level.
What are some of the things that he's works to fine tune with you?
Releases, and I would say playing behind my hands. That's something that I struggle with. It's something that I haven't always been good at, and he's working with the whole room every day, really.
It's like behind your hands.
Mhm. Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Like more so like using your hands at the line of scrimmage and things like that to try to keep DBs off of.
Are you mostly the Z, or are you doing a little bit of everything?
Coach Hawk likes us to know everything. So, yeah.
As last year went along, did you notice more attention being geared towards you? You know, maybe come in, I don't know how much people knew about you in that conference, but then as the year went along, did you start seeing more and more attention?
Yeah, I did. I actually had to get a marketing manager to kind of help me like figure things out, you know, as far as like how I wanted to go about things after the season. So yeah, I was definitely starting to see a little bit more attention, you know, Twitter starting, or X, as I should say, starting to.
I meant by defenses, but that's cool.
Oh, defense? Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. After the Western Kentucky game, that was the best game I ever had in my life. I got bracketed the next game and only had like 12 yards. So, yeah.
So now, as you move into a situation like this, like you talked about Nick and the other guys with you, do you feel like it's a situation where you guys are going to be able to take pressure off each other, I guess?
Oh,
that type of
definitely.
Thing? What would that look like ideally, you know?
It's just they got to pick somebody. So they either going to have to play man or they're going to have to find somebody to double. But if they double somebody, they got two other people ready to take the top off.
What does it mean to wear number one?
You know, this is actually my second year ever wearing number one. So I just feel like it's just a new experience for me. I've never really been a guy that's big on numbers. So, you know, just
Do you know anything about the number ones here? One guy who had nearly 100 touchdowns in the NFL.
Jay Reed. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Andre Rison, and Charles Rogers won the Bullet in the Cough Award. A lot of guys who've worn that number done great things.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Any DBs giving you guys some problems or standing out to you?
Here? Like new or that have been here?
Anybody that do you think is going to be?
I'm gonna be honest. I like all of our DBs right now. It's not really anybody that I can say is, you know, behind the eight ball. It's really good to see the improvement from spring to now as far as like the whole DB room itself. So I feel like our DB coaches are doing a good job, you know, helping those guys improve.
You know, I'd like to work with Aiden Childs from January when we first got here through spring and then off-season work and now into camp. What's that progression been like?
It's a very good experience and a very good progression. I feel like, you know, getting to know him and getting to know his play style and things like that it's actually been really fun, you know, because he's a very interesting guy. He's a very fun guy to be around. So, you know, just getting to be around him all the time is a good experience.
What about his skill set?
Great player, honestly. He can do everything from top to bottom. Whatever you need him to do, he can do it.
Well, you mentioned this receiver room being full of versatile skill sets.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 4 freshmen, are there any you kind of see yourself in, either as a freshman or as you are now?
Ooh, I could say, I'm gonna be honest. They're actually all a little bit better than I was my freshman year. So, you know, I'm not gonna take anything from those guys. You know, they come out and work hard every day. So,
Thank you.
Great job.
thank you.
Great job.
Have a good one.